In squash, the laws of sports biomechanics are applied to human movement to create a greater understanding of athletic performance and reduce injuries. Throughout this term, I have used video analysis to break down parts of my individual squash performance. The specific skill which requires most improvement is my backhand return. As this video will now show, my backhand is the weakest part of my performance. Using biomechanical laws, I have improved my backhand skill by incorporating force and motion, momentum, and leverage principles into my biomechanical analysis to further improve my backhand. It is well known that the formula to calculate mass is F equals ma, or force equals mass times acceleration. To calculate the force when performing a backhand, the force applied to the ball is equal to the mass of the racket multiplied by the acceleration of the swinging arm. Force and motion plays a big part in the way in which the backhand is performed in the sport of squash. Adding more or less force will dictate the speed of the ball when returning an opponent's serve or shot. The velocity with which a ball leaves a striking implement will be determined by the elasticity of the ball and the implement. Mesdros 2010, page 119. According to Mesdros, the coefficient restitution of a squash ball is 0.5, meaning it bounces back at half the height or speed at which it was struck. Therefore, this means by applying Newton's third law, which states every action has an equal and opposite reaction, to the backhand shot, the ball, once struck with the racket, will rebound off the wall at half the speed or height at which it was hit. By applying this principle to my backhand, I was able to place the ball throughout the court more accurately by applying more or less force while factoring in the ball's elasticity. The video, which will be displayed soon, demonstrates how force is exerted from the upper back and shoulder, helping the racket push through the ball. This is known as a summation of forces.
Turning, try and use a lot of this side in the backhand. You don't want to play too much from the wrist and flick the wrist. Try and get a lot of power from the upper back and the shoulder, and really try and follow through to get the ball nice and high. You can use a lot of the front wall on the backhand to try and get the ball through to the back with a nice open racket face. So I'll demonstrate one. Ball coming there. Played a lot higher than on the forehand, but the same result. I'm on the tee, ready for the next shot.
The video shown was an example of the perfect backhand. The player demonstrates how force from his shoulder and upper back are exerted through the arm to complete the backhand movement. Harnessing the use of momentum within the game of squash can be crucial in the improvement of the backhand skill. The law of inertia, the first of 3 laws by Sir Isaac Newton, state, an object in motion continues in motion with the same speed and in the same direction unless acted upon by an external force. Newton's law relates directly to a quote describing impulse momentum within the textbook, which states, impulse is the change of momentum that occurs when a force is applied to an object, such as when a ball hits a bat. Mesdros 2010, page 134. The formula for impulse momentum is I equals F times T, or impulse equals force times time. The momentum of an object, for example in this case, the squash ball,